Hi guys, welcome to Marnie's TV Zealots. Tonight we're here with Black Lightning a whole day late, but nevertheless we're here. It's episode 8 Revelations. My name is Denise and my partner in crime is Mary. Mary, say hi.
Hi, thanks for tuning in. While we recap Black Lightning, please give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and thanks to all of the wonderful people that have subscribed and are coming back to be part of the Marnie's family. Thank you. Anyway, I said this last week, but like every episode, I just start to like this show more and more. Like this episode was great. I was scared to death at one point. I loved it. I loved it so much. We'll do that at the end. But the most important takeaways from this episode are we get a nice, good look into Gamby's past. Jennifer gets her powers. Like, I'm really excited. And Lala back from the dead, but still like, I see dead people. So yeah.
That one scene was
That's at the end. We'll talk about that in a second.
it was a lot of things, but
All the things.
let's go ahead and start at the beginning. Okay, so Jeff and Anissa are training, trying to get this father and daughter act on the road.
Yes.
And they're going through drills and trying to make sure that Anissa's little chip on her shoulder or attitude, so to speak, does not hinder her helping people, because that is the goal of the superheroes in this story. So yeah, that's what's going on. Gamby and Black Lightning, I still have this kind of like riff where they're mad at each other, but they're kind of like trying to move over it or cross a bridge or do something. And so Lynn is checking into well, she told Jennifer that she has to now help her since she doesn't have any after school activities going on. And so she's there, she's looking for the files, and she finds out they're missing. So she does some research, and she kind of finds out that the sample that was in the box matches the sample of green light. And so yeah, this is getting a bit much. So she's like, okay, she knows that it was in the possession of her father-in-law. And so she's like, well, this was 30 years ago. They just been holding on to these these here drugs for this long, and why now? And now she has all these questions. And so Jeff tells her to go talk to Gamby, because she's like, well, he's like, Gamby is the only person we know that was around back then. So she goes and has a talk with him and, learns some disturbing things. And she's like, she goes back to Jeff and she tells him, well, you need to talk to Gamby about this. Now, early in the episode, Gamby was speaking with, why do I want to call him Hollis Doyle?
Sounds about right, though.
Right? He's still shady. So he's talking to him and he's like, look, you said you had this Black Lightning thing under control. So Gamby was supposed to find out who Black Lightning was, which he already knew, and take him out, do whatever he has to do to get rid of him, because he's in the way of the who's who, at the top of the 100. So Gamby is, basically put on notice, like how what's the name was putting Tobias on notice until she got
Yeah.
until she got burnt up. Which brings us back to Jeff and Anissa.
Oh,
They were headed to the morgue to see what's going on because, as we know, last week someone used lightning guns to. We know Tobias hired these killers to use these lightning guns to kill Lady Eve and her goons, and so they blamed it on Black Lightning. And so he's trying to clear his name, and he finds out that the marks on the victim's arm doesn't match the burn marks that he would leave if he was to take somebody out.
right.
So, meanwhile, they go to look for the gun. They find out that they could search the heat signature and figure out where it was dumped, and it was dumped in the woods. And so Anissa and Time together where they're, I really want to see what the team is going to look like when Jennifer joins.
I don't know about all that. It's gonna. Oh, I just feel like it's gonna have some family drama.
Well, I'm sure because it's already, already family drama. He's telling Anissa, yeah, you got to watch your back, got to be on your P's and Q's. You can't be caught slipping. Mm-hmm. And then he gets caught slipping in the woods. And so she has to save him because they were getting rid of all of this evidence. Jeff calls it in, but then of course, it's shady police and shady people working down at the police department already. Well, they probably got a tap on the police department's phone, of course.
Oh yeah.
And as soon as he got the call, he was like, oh, we got to get someone down here to get, clean this scene or whatever. So, yeah, that was that. They almost got taken out. And like we said, Jennifer has gotten her powers. She also has lightning. She basically, her friend was in danger and it's what triggered her. And all of a sudden she got super strength and burned up her phone, burned up the papers. Mm-hmm. It's like fire coming from my hand. That
was cool though.
Hilarious. And so she does come and tell Anissa right away, which Anissa been hiding her powers for a while. Nobody would have knew in the family if it wasn't for well, no, she was about to tell her mom. She was about to tell her
That's
mom. True. Anyway, but Jennifer has her powers. We'll see what she's gonna do with them in the coming weeks. Now to the point where we've been trying to get to. Lala, like we said last week, has come back from the dead, but he is still seeing what's her name? Dang, I had her name LaWanda's ghost. And yeah, he just looked crazy when he came back. His the two thugs at the club was like, we heard you was dead. Like, what took them? Why they couldn't find the right words? But I guess if you see somebody come back to life, you like, man, I don't know. And then he's in the car talking to LaWanda. They can't see her, but they can see him. And it's like, Lord. And then to the disturbing scene. Mary, I'm just going to ask you how you felt about it.
First of all, we don't know how or why he's back. Like, who brought him back and for what purpose? Tobias wasn't even in this episode at all. So I think there's a reason for that. But, he's on his way home. She's like, I don't trust these guys. You need to kill him. He's like, kill my dude. But he's driving. And the guy driving is like, he's talking about me to an invisible person. Ooh, and then he really needs some comfort. He doesn't know why he's there. He doesn't know how he got there. And LaWanda is like, we're going to figure this out. She's being real friendly. They're like making out in the bathroom, like for real. And then she just dissolves. and he's left weeping. Like, I mean, real tears. He is so afraid. He is so disconcerted. He does literally no idea why he exists right now. I almost cried. I was like, I feel him. It is so scary.
No, look. First of all, I mean, did she kiss him or he kissed her? Whichever way it went, I wouldn't have been here for any of that.
Oh my God. He is branded on his chest. She is going to haunt him.
I need to know how much of it is real. What if it's all real and she really just,
But I mean, how
has
does
some
she
type of gas power where she just dissipates? I don't know. It's air.
I think it's the guilt that he walks with. That's the price that he's has to pay for being resurrected. And the people, and I wonder if it's going to happen, the other people that he's killed are also going to haunt him, or if it's just going to be her. Like, this can go deep, or this could just stay surface. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But that was like, I mean, it really jolted me. I was not ready.
Man, I don't know what's going to happen or how it's going to go down, but I am ready to find out. Like I said, it's disturbing and intriguing all at once. So we shall see. Well, that's it, guys. Until next week, that is our episode. Thanks for watching, and thanks to all our subscribers. Have a great night. Bye.